hello, everyone. Thank you for being there. A wave to everyone who came, and I am going to begin. The book is Howdy, I'm Sing Hari, and this is the story of my pioneer life, written by Kelly Kaur, illustrated by Ravina Kaur Tour, Red Barn Books, Alberta, Canada. So we begin. In Ranake, Punjab, where I was born in 1883, buffalo grazed the riverbanks and countless birds flew overhead. Fly free, little birds, off to new horizons you go. My family was Sikh, a religious community from India. My dad was a military man and a farmer. He valued hard work and community service. Get down, son. This boy is always looking for adventure. When I was 18, I joined the British Indian Army like my dad. The soldiers told me stories about a place called Canada. In Canada, everyone is rich. There is so much food and land. My eyes grew wide with wonder. When I was 23, my parents picked a wife for me, which was the custom in those days. Her name was Kem Kaur. Kem had family in Vancouver. They sent many letters. Come to Canada. There are many opportunities here. Come see the mountains and beautiful land. Kem, I must take a trip and see what I can do. I resigned from the army and took a big chance on going to Canada. It was time to make my dreams come true. Canada will be our new home. You will join me soon. I can't stop you even if I try. I knew I would face many challenges along the way. First, I sailed on a steamship to Hong Kong. The journey took 6 weeks. Nothing is impossible. I can do this. I won't let anything get in my way. From Hong Kong, I jumped onto the next ship to San Francisco. I knew very few men would be allowed off the ship in America, but I had a plan. Pick me! Pick me! Please don't send me back. 4 men allowed. Only 4. Sir, you must take me. I served in the British Army. Sir, I will work hard. Canada will be my new home. That's enough hollering, soldier. Get moving before I change my mind. Success! I was the 5th immigrant allowed off the ship that day. Nothing is impossible. Next, I took a ship bound for Vancouver, Canada. When I arrived, I got a job at a sawmill, earning 10 cents an hour. It's hard work, but I can do it. I will save up for a farm one day. I heard about farmland in a new province called Alberta. I knew in my heart that I had to go. Time to head east on my unknown journey. I hitched a ride on a freight train like we did back in India, but the RCMP threw me off at Banff and threatened to put me in jail. So I walked to Calgary. I ate scraps of food passengers threw off the train. Nothing is impossible. I will never give up. Exhausted, I finally arrived. Waheguru, I am in Calgary. My dream is coming true. Even though I was hungry and filthy, I headed for the lumber mill to look for work. Please, God, allow me to prosper, and I will share my riches with my fellow man. The only job the manager would give me was cleaning the stables. At least I got a place to sleep. These guys are my new best friends. Eventually, I looked for a better job at the Canadian Pacific Railway. The manager looked me up and down. No turbans allowed. Where are you from anyway? Hey, you speak English? I didn't say a word. I walked over to the 100-pound cement bags. I easily lifted 2 bags, one in each hand. I loaded them faster than anyone else did. Nothing is impossible. All right, you're hired. I worked hard and sent money to my wife in India. By 1912, I had saved enough to rent a little farm in Calgary. I bought an old horse and wagon, and I planted vegetables. A simple life is the life for me. Soon, I'll bring my family to me. 3 years later, I bought my own 5-acre farm in Glenmore. I slowly acquired more land, livestock, and equipment. Sold to Mr. Singh, the Indian Emperor of Alberta. He can outbid anyone at any auction. I raised hundreds of chickens and pigs. Soon, I became the biggest hog farmer around. My farm supplied meat for Canadian troops during both world wars. With God's blessings, I will help everyone. No one should starve. My son Ojargar Singh joined me in 1926. We bought more land in Kingsland and farmed it together. Later, my wife and grandson came. Together, we lived our amazing Canadian life. Waheguru, we are together again in Calgary. I lived simply and saved money. I pumped water by hand, heated my home with a wood stove, and fixed everything with bala twine, including my clothes, like magic. I played cards at the Glenmore Hall every week. I loved the costume parties and dances. My favorite outfit was my coveralls, one for the farm, one for town. Maybe I don't look so good, but I got a good heart here. I took my grandchildren to school. We stopped to pick up their friends until my buggy was full. I spoiled the children with treats and played games with them. Chalo, chalo, let's go. In the 1950s, Calgary was growing. I sold my Kingsland farm and became a millionaire overnight. I bought a huge ranch south of the city for my family, but I still had a lot of money. Too much money. I will not fall victim to greed. I will keep my promise and share my wealth. I donated to many charities in Calgary, but I never forgot about my little village in India. I wanted to build a hospital and a school there. God has been good to me. I must help those who don't have as much as I have. In 1956, Cam and I returned to Ranake for the first time in many years, stopping in Toronto and London along the way. I have never flown before. There's so much to see. I wore 3 shirts on the airplane and stuffed my suitcases with more clothes to give away. I love my Canadian pants. I will cut mine short so it's easier to work in the fields. I installed a flush toilet in Ranake. The chain broke the first day because the whole village came to see the water gurgle down the drain. My turn, my turn. pull this chain. After a long and successful life, a new adventure was calling. My wife stayed with our family in Canada, and I retired in India. It's time for me to go home, see the friends I left behind, and do some good back in India. Harnam Singh Hari died in Delhi in 1969. From a penniless immigrant to a successful rancher, he achieved his pioneering Canadian dream. 6 generations of the Hari family have lived in Alberta. Some still farm south of Calgary today. In 2014, the city of Calgary opened Singh Hari Park on his old farm in Kingsland, where the birds rest in the trees and then fly off on new adventures. Thank you.